Alright, listen up guys. I'm gonna break down some crucial things you need to know about life in America. You know, when I first moved to the States, I made some pretty embarrassing mistakes. But hey, that's how we learn, right? So today, I'm gonna save you from making the same blunders I did. Living in the US can be amazing, but it's not all Hollywood and hamburgers. There are some serious things you need to watch out for. And trust me, knowing these could save you a ton of headaches, and maybe even some cash. First up, personal space. Listen, in America, we love our bubble. It's like an invisible force field around us, and if you pop it, things get weird real fast. Speaking of lines, cutting in line is a big no-no. You do that, and you might as well wear a sign that says, "I'm not from around here." Now, let's talk about volume. You guys, Americans aren't always as loud as we seem in the movies. In fact, being too loud in public places can really rub people the wrong way. Oh, and speaking of restaurants, here's a big one: tipping. I know, in many countries, tipping isn't a thing. But here, it's not just polite, it's expected. Servers rely on tips as a big part of their income. So unless the service was absolutely terrible, you should be tipping around 15 to 20%. Alright, now we're getting into the serious stuff. Let's talk about some legal and financial things you absolutely need to know to stay out of trouble in the US. First up, driving. Guys, the traffic laws here are no joke. Drinking and driving? Absolutely not. And while we're on the topic of age limits, let's talk about the drinking age. It's 21 across the entire country, and it's strictly enforced. Don't try to use a fake ID either. That's a whole other level of trouble you don't want. Now let's switch gears and talk about something that might not seem as exciting, but trust me, it's crucial. Your credit score. In the US, this 3-digit number is like your financial report card. It affects everything from renting an apartment to getting a loan. So, pay your bills on time, don't max out your credit cards, and check your credit report regularly. First up, small talk. I know, for some cultures, talking to strangers seems weird. But in the US, a little friendly chit-chat is pretty normal. Next, let's talk about work culture. In the US, we're pretty career-focused. Long hours are common in many industries, and taking all your vacation days isn't always the norm. I'm not saying it's right, but it's how it is. Also, the work environment tends to be more casual than in some countries. Now, let's touch on food culture. Yeah, portions here are usually bigger than what you might be used to. And yes, to-go boxes are a thing. Được rồi các bạn, vậy là xong. Một khóa học cấp tốc về cách tránh những khó khăn thường gặp trong cuộc sống ở Mỹ. Tôi biết là có vẻ hơi nhiều thứ để nhớ, nhưng tin tôi đi, nó sẽ trở thành bản năng lúc nào không hay. Điều quan trọng nhất là hãy cởi mở và sẵn sàng học hỏi. Nước Mỹ là một nơi giao thoa của nhiều nền văn hóa, và đó là điều làm cho nó tuyệt vời. Phải, chúng tôi có những điều kỳ quặc và luật lệ riêng, nhưng đó là một phần của cuộc phiêu lưu. Hãy nhớ rằng, ai cũng mắc lỗi khi làm quen với một đất nước mới. Điều quan trọng là học hỏi từ những sai lầm đó và tiếp tục tiến về phía trước. Nếu bạn mắc lỗi, đừng quá lo lắng. Hầu hết người Mỹ đều đánh giá cao việc bạn đang cố gắng hiểu và tôn trọng văn hóa của chúng tôi. Vì vậy, hãy ra ngoài kia, khám phá, kết bạn và tạo nên câu chuyện Mỹ của riêng bạn. Ai biết được, biết đâu bạn sẽ yêu thích nơi này đến mức muốn ở lại mãi mãi. Và này, nếu thấy video này hữu ích, đừng quên nhấn nút thích và đăng ký để xem thêm nhiều mẹo về cuộc sống ở Mỹ. Hẹn gặp lại các bạn trong video tiếp theo. MM xin chào tạm biệt. Hãy luôn tỉnh táo và tận hưởng cuộc phiêu lưu ở Mỹ của bạn nhé. Được rồi guys, there you have it. Your crash course in avoiding the pitfalls of American life. I know it might seem like a lot to remember, but trust me, it'll become second nature before you know it. The most important thing is to keep an open mind and be willing to learn. America's a melting pot of cultures, and that's what makes it so awesome. Yeah, we've got our quirks and rules, but that's all part of the adventure. Remember, everyone makes mistakes when they're adjusting to a new country. The key is to learn from them and keep moving forward. So get out there, explore, make some friends, and create your own American story. Who knows? You might even end up loving it so much, you'll want to stay forever. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe for more tips on navigating life in the US. Until next time, this is Momo signing off. Stay savvy and enjoy your American adventure.